all of our kicks will hit before the sub. Like the sub will hit the low ends while our kicks will hit the mid-low ends. See, now we have more room and it sounds cleaner. If you want to get it a little, you want like both sides of your headphones to fit snug, just go up to the spread, hit it about 45% or bring it up to 45, right click it and do copy value to siblings. This will take this and spread it along all of your samples. So that's really nice. So I noticed that the clap 3 or the clap 1 that we have has a snare, or actually a clap in the beginning, and we just want that part. So I'm going to take my end marker and zoom in here and see where the snare hits. And I think it hits right before that. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my attack for the volume and for the filter. So we're going to hit the filter tab, leave it up there. And the other thing we want to do is, once we hit our volume tab, is I'm going to take the sustain all the way down. So we should just get like a click. Oh, I'm sorry, a click. That's pretty close. That's where I want that to be. So now with the cymbal, I'm going to do something a little bit different with the cymbal this time around. I'm going to turn on my filter and I'm going to set my high pass to 24. And one thing real quick over at the clap, I'm going to do that is I'm going to set this to a high pass 24 and just bring this about like 350 Hertz. Somewhere in there. We're going to do that with all the samples, is that filtering them out will leave space for all the drums to breathe correctly. So I'm going to plop this hat that I have in here to resemble a pattern I have during all my progressive tracks, is that each note or each pattern of the hi-hat has like triplets towards the end. So yeah, it has a little bit of gapped space in between. Pop that right there, create another one in the middle like that. There. But I noticed this has to be right after. So now we have these drums. But I noticed that kick doesn't sound too right, so I'm going to go over to the sub and I'm just going to bring the sustain all the way down. And this should actually be, now that low pass is right. So I'm going to bring, I'm actually going to filter this a bit more by dragging in an audio filter. It's just not doing the thing I wanted to do. So 84 Hertz on that. There we go. That's more of a sub. I'm not sure what it does with the filter, but it like extracts it or unstracts it. Subtracts it, I'm sorry. So in order to get your drums nice, let's say you have all of it like EQ'd and everything. I would say the thing to get your drums the most are a compressor, a EQ8, and a saturator. So with these three instruments or these three effects, I'm just going to focus on what to do while the drum is playing. I'm probably going to bring down the threshold and focus more on the low end and spike it. So that way when it hits on the mids and sides, you'll hear it in the mix. And then that will conclude it for the video, because you guys will just go crazy with this stuff. So yeah. Okay. So the differences between mid and side is that the sides take care of the high end and the mids take care of the mids. They take care of the low end and the mid range. So if you're going for professional mixing, mid and side is definitely your number one tool. I boosted up the saturator and changed both these two to high quality because these are drums and you want your drums to sound good. So I set it to sine fold and didn't mess with soft clip or anything. That just brightens up the drums just enough. So thanks for tuning with me, and I'll check you guys out later for probably some other tutorials within Reason or Ableton. Because I'm just doing the best I can at putting out videos. The reason why there have been no videos for quite a while is because I'm on a weird sleeping schedule. I sleep from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and that only gives me a few hours to get ready and work. And by the time I'm ready to make videos, everyone is asleep. And I sleep on the top floor. Everyone else sleeps on the top floor. So that's already pretty tough as is. So with that, that's the only reason. That is by far the only reason, is because of my sleeping schedule. If my sleeping schedule was fixed, you guys would be receiving a video every single day. Every single fucking day. I mean, that stuff never stops bothering me. It's a continuation cycle. It's oh, I can teach this, and I can show you guys this, and this, and this. So the next video is actually going to be a little bit of a demo track I'm working on, but I'm just going to release updates further and further. It's going to be a free track, but the demos that I'll release are only going to be videos that display it. So yeah, thanks for joining me, you guys, and I'll check you guys out later for another tutorial, another informative thing, and maybe a blog or some next. But yeah, I want to show you guys some crazy cool stuff. Thanks for tuning in with me. Everyone helps. Everyone does. And I make these videos for fun. So enjoy and spread your love. Love you guys. Peace.